Hey everybody, this is Grimcat, and we're gonna start another Let's Play today. It's gonna be, as you guys can see, FTL Captain's Edition. What the Captain's Edition is, it's a series of mods for FTL, Faster Than Light, that greatly expand on what the vanilla version had. New weapons, new enemy ship layouts, new beacon events, new backgrounds, everything else. It's also got new music on there. I gotta make sure the music was even enabled. Also, it's in something that's called endless mode. Technically, it extends the game to be endless. When you reach the end of a sector, you no longer automatically go to the next sector. You actually have the option of staying on the same sector level you have, or going on to the next level. What I'm going to be doing, though, is unfortunately I've had some issues with rendering my videos on this one, because the videos tend to be a bit longer, and I think that's causing the issue. So every sector is going to be a video, even if we're doing, say, Sector 1 2 times, 3 times, that's still going to be one video. We'll do a new game, we'll kill my old game. I've gotten fairly far with the stuff. The game itself in vanilla. The only one that I've actually beaten with is the NG Cruiser. I have no idea how that happened. I don't even like the NG Cruiser too much. We're going to be playing on easy too. Everything I've done pretty much is on easy. What are we going to pick to be? I only have one C type even. Let's see. Gosh, I think we're going to be the Lannis. These guys are a little interesting. They're one of the new ones. They have little aliens here who deplete the oxygen from a room completely. And we're also going to work on some of these things right here. Yeah, everything looks good. Let's see. Here's one of the first things. Whenever you come to a beacon that does not have an event there, it creates an event. You can either upgrade your ship in different ways, like build augments, which I can't actually build any augments for whatever reason, or you can actually socialize with your crew. Now, for whatever reason, I cannot socialize with the, what are they, the Lannis? I can only talk with a humanoid crew member. And he avoids the conversation. Fantastic. One of the other things with this one is in endless mode, the scrap levels are way changed. We can see of here, in order to get the entire thing of shields, the last thing costs 800. 960 on engines, 360 on our cloning bay, so it's meant to cater itself towards the endless mode. So you're supposed to go at a slower pace, you're supposed to take time, build up all your stuff, and then go on. Now, one thing that's interesting is before we even start, we have pretty much 5 sectors worth of free movement. There will be no Federate or Rebel fleet coming for the first 5 sectors. So in this first one, we're going to be trying. Whoops, enough power. We're going to undo our hacking. Fantastic. Right away. As we come into some of the newer stuff, I'll address it too. Auto fire was not turned on. Fantastic. I'm not too worried about the oxygen, but let's send Janeway over to fix it. We're doing pretty well against him. We're gonna go ahead and target his piloting. Then go back to the weapons. Just to make sure you can't run away. And we can see his class up here. His class is it's a battle-worn rebel fighter, so that means there were various... He's an awesome, fantastic. Welcome aboard, we have a new member. Get to work on our shields. So since we're the Lannis, and most of our rooms don't need oxygen, we're gonna flood the ship. So anything... I don't want to flood. Alright, we're gonna switch some things around. We take much less damage from lack of oxygen as well. But we're gonna do like this, so we can have everything except for these 2 rooms completely oxygen free, 3 rooms, because if something dies and they have to respawn in the bay, we don't want them immediately taking damage. Head up here to this distress signal. Once you arrive at the location of the distress call, a civilian ship hails you. Thanks for responding to our beacon. Our FTL navigation has gone haywire and we can't plot a course to the nearest depot to get it fixed. Could you lead us there? That's one that you find in vanilla, but now we have another option. We need any supplies we can get, we can loot this ship. You can be kind of a bad guy in this one. When things surrender, you can revoke their surrender basically and attack them afterwards, but we're going to be good guys. We're going to lead them on to their destination. They gave us a paltry bit of scrap, and now we have a quest marker way up top. Spot a civilian transport ship nearby. Passive scans indicate they are transporting locally produced goods. We're gonna ignore them. Yeah, fantastic. Receive a hail from a small station. In accordance with general system law, we identify ourselves as rebel occupied and no longer friendly. We've identified you as a prime target in return and will commence the attack now. These guys don't fool around. Here's one of the new things. It's actually a battle station. It does not have piloting or shields. They tend to be bigger. They tend to have more weapons. They're pretty nasty the entire way around. Oh great. Look at that. The one place where I don't want somebody to... right there. But that's okay. Look at that nasty looking weapon too. Who knows? Oh my goodness. And well, I guess it doesn't matter if we lose them, but ugh. Alright, let's flood the cockpit. Right now I'm just a sitting duck, nobody's piloting. Okay, close that off, get the pilot back there. Because even though they respawn in the cloning bay, they lose a little bit of their skills. Now granted, this early in the game, they don't have any skills, but still, can be annoying. We've got this well in hand though, it's just going to take a little while. And I completely forgot about my hacking system because I unpowered it at the beginning. So the first thing I'm going to do after this is buy another thing of power. Station generator core detonates, tearing the structure apart. Fantastic. They deserved it. I'm gonna start heading in a line towards the quest now. Just to make sure. Still can't do, let's socialize. Let's talk with our rock crew member. Says it despises the corrupt religious ruling class of its society, but still turns to pray to the gods in time of need. Oh, well, interesting. We're gonna go straight to the nebula, because they should be popping on screen close. The Federation. Here's her rebels. Keep on saying... Ah, fantastic. Something that's stunned, or cloaked. And it's powering up its FTL, so what we'll do is we'll instantly target the cockpit. Stun the weapons a little bit, and I'm not... Ooh. There was a new type of weapon you guys might have saw. There was a scatter beam right there. That's... fantastic. Let's aim at that. Let's actually aim at the engines. Just in case that repairs in time. And we'll be fine. It's not going anywhere. Yep. Down it goes. Ship breaks apart and you feel a relief in knowing that you'll stay one step ahead of the fleet. Federation scum! We've waited a long time for this. I have not encountered this weapon yet. It looks big, but it's actually not. I don't know whether it's a little different, but one interesting thing about the weapons is that the weapons are generated procedurally by a mod called Endless Loot. The enemies can also have these Endless Loot weapons, and it adds various effects to them. Like, I could have a laser that does 1 damage, extra damage. I could have a laser that's bad, and so it takes 1 extra power to actually power. I can have a laser that does radiation damage to crew members. Oh, see? I thought I destroyed that. Stupid repairing. Yeah, we're gonna take these 6 missiles and 4 fuel. And here we go. We actually have the option to honor the truce and let them leave, or fire on your opponent. The way that the system works, well, you can do whatever you want, but there's going to be consequences to it. If you're in one of the traditionally good ships, your crew might get angry and leave. If you're in a traditionally evil, like the Mantis or the Rockman, they'll be like, okay, since this is actually a rebel fighter, we're actually going to go ahead and open fire on them. Wow, that sucked. I thought they would be okay with it since it was a rebel fighter. And I'm sorry for clicking too fast through it, but Janeway left. She got angry that I was firing upon them and just left. So that is awful. Arrived to find a number of ships convening around a station. You tune into their unencrypted communication channel and overhear half the conversation. Seems that they need to take possession of an enemy ship intact. I can't do that. Give me another crew member. Oh, fantastic! It's a trap. It's what I love. It's rough. Now I have to keep in mind that I can't be... Oh. Hate fire, but fire's not really much of a big deal in this one, since There's barely any oxygen on my ship. It's rough. I gotta be nice. I gotta remember that. Be nice. We're gonna go ahead and plow through these shields. Oh, my weapon. It's a chain laser on this one. With every shot it fires, it charges up a little bit faster. But other than that, there's nothing special to it. The weapons you actually start with are not affected by the endless loot. And I think there's actually a mod that does that. That is worth 5. Not accept surrender. See, not accepting surrender, that's fine. They don't care about that. Just going back on your word. And the fate of the universe is at stake. That's still pretty good. 22 scrap for first level is not terrible. Already been there. Yeah, we're gonna go straight down there. Rebel ship moves into engage. You attempt to open communications, but realize the futility of that action when you see it's being run with AI, and it's trying to get away immediately. So we'll fire upon that. Try to disable the shields, or I mean weapons. It's not really going to matter because it's going to blow up any second. Yep. Okay. Receive a message from a nearby station. The Federation cruiser jumping into rebel territory? Quite the bold move. You quickly move to arm the weapons, but he continues. Lucky for you, we're not all in support of the rebellion. Perhaps these supplies will help you get to friendlier space alive. Well, thank you. Go to the store. Set up a small store here. Okay, here's one of the new things that the mods add. It is a simple form of trading. It adds these augments that do different things. We can sell them as blue actions. Just like an action like this, only it'd be in blue, like if I had the right thing for it. And get scrap on it. So we're going to buy some space rations. Drone manufacturer. Fast mine layer 1. Slow defense 1. Fast heavy ship ion. Huh. Well, fortunately we can't afford drone control. So we're done. And now look, we have a little space ration. And we're gonna hit here, then hit. Nope, we're gonna go straight for the exit. And now here at the end we have the option to continue to travel the depths of space, which actually gives us 1 fuel, or to go on to the next sector. So we're going to go on ahead and do the same sector over again. Now it's not the same sector, but it's going to be 1-1. Now at the end of every sector redo, there's basically a boss fight. You arrive at the beacon facing a fully weaponized and heavily armored rock station. They refuse comm contact and instead start targeting you. Seems there is no easy way out of this. So, if you are... It can, as you get later on, it can be just as bad. That's not good. To do the same level again as it can be to... Ah, my goodness, not good. Oh, that's not good either. What did I get out of there? This mine is wrecking me. So we're attacking both for a moment. Taking a little bit of a pounding. Come on. There we go. Now it's much more in control. Oof. Come on. Alright, its weapons are down. I'm gonna attack its O2. And of course, since it's the rock, it resists system damage sometimes. And hull damage, I believe, both. Those shields up there, please. How can that mine be going that fast? Oh my gosh. I forgot about the hacking again. There, now they're slowly dying. We're also gonna mess up their doors if we can, so they can't get to anything and repair it. We should have this. Kind of a rough start to it though, man. A really rough start to it. He's gonna die. I wonder if they have more people on board than just that. Obviously they do. But not many people. Huh. Boom, and down they go. Station slowly breaks apart, leaving massive chunks of debris and scrap metal. You collect what you can, but the wreckage is so big that more time would be necessary to gather all of the usable parts. You run a quick debris drift analysis to see what you could gather. Alright, this is what we get, this is what we could get. We're gonna wait, make sure we get it all. Oh, you know, even as I said that, I thought you would get both things. But regardless, okay. We're gonna repair up. We're gonna do it the slow way, because Morden's gonna do it. And see, his weapon's already pretty good. This is where we're gonna call this first video. I think I'm gonna go ahead and record right now the second one though. But in order to break up the chunks for it. Because like I said, I'm just having a tough time rendering these FTL videos specifically. They do not want to render properly so I can upload them. Very frustrating. So we're actually going to sign off right here. Thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed it, please consider liking and subscribing. Doing both actually helped me out a lot. Alright, well, thank you, and peace.